104.1 KRBE.
Let's go.
Good morning.
The Rula Show with Eric.
It's about to get all stupid up in here.
Hey, sleepyhead.
Featuring Special K.
Nobody asked you, Kevin.
And Sam.
You've waited long enough. How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Rula
Macaroni cheese hot dog.
with Eric.
You're the champions of the world.
104.1 KRBE.
Good morning, Houston, Texas. It's Tuesday, January the 13th, 2026. It's 6:02 a.m. with Rula, Eric, Special K, and Sam. And go Texans! It was not pretty. Actually, it was very ugly. It was very ugly, and the majority of this city was cussing and mad until the last 4 minutes of that game. But we got the W.
Woo!
Thank goodness Aaron Rodgers was not on his game anymore.
Oh, it wasn't 10 years ago, Aaron
How
Rodgers.
long was that score 7-6, y'all? How long was that score 7-6?
Not the most exciting game, but if you like defense.
Oh, my God, the defense was
and
amazing.
sloppy quarterback play.
But, my God, CJ, you're killing us, dude. Fumbles and
Hey, if you're going to have a bad
balls.
game, that was it.
Exactly. I cannot believe we skated out of that. I had to walk away at some point. I know, Sam, you were torn because, yes, you're excited if the Texans go further now that the Steelers are out. But for you, it was the Steelers. At one point, I had to walk away because I was like, okay, this is like the third chance the Steelers have to score and go ahead of us. I have got to walk away because I'll be so mad if I come back and they've scored like even a field goal or a touchdown. And I came back and go, oh, my God, they still haven't scored? Awesome.
Yeah.
I just was like, oh, God. Yeah, it was a tense night for most people. Like, we were all
Sorry, Sam.
puckered.
Frustrating.
I know poor Sam.
Very frustrating.
But
Well, I'd rather say
I think
poor
for
Sam
both.
today than poor everyone else.
Yeah,
For
that's
both
true.
teams. Yeah, for both teams.
Yeah, but
That was really sloppy
Hey.
and crazy looking.
their coach, 19 years, they've never had a losing season, so don't feel too bad for the Steelers.
Yeah, and
they have
all
like
those...
6 titles, so I'm never going to feel bad for them.
Right.
If
So
it's-
the Steelers couldn't steal home.
That's baseball.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
How many Houstonians were there, y'all? Just that cluster of Houstonians all together at the end. That was a huge amount of Texan fans.
it was like probably 4,000 or 5,000.
That was a lot. And at one point, you could hear Joe Buck say, and the Steelers fans are booing the offense. Because Steelers
Yeah,
offense.
it gets to that point.
So I haven't listened to any sports heads afterwards to see if they're like,
Well, they all picked the
Texans
Steelers.
were so sloppy last night. How are they going to do against the
Before the game
the
started,
Patriots?
they picked the Steelers.
I know.
All of them except
for one.
What's his name? Oh my God!
I don't know who
the
it
guy
was.
used to play for the Cowboys. I just forgot his name.
Same. I don't know his name, but
But
only
it
one.
makes sense.
picked
Stephen A.
us.
Smith loves the Steelers. That's why he hates the Cowboys so much. He's a Steelers fan, and the other guy, Ryan Clark, used to play for the Steelers. Of course, he's going to pick them. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Sam.
And J.J. Watt, his brother's a Steeler, but he was a Texan, and you know he loves D'Amico Ryans. So, for J.J., he's like,
He said he can't lose.
low-key, I really want the Texans to go all the way because I love D'Amico. He's like, TJ, you got your money. It's fine. So,
he
yeah.
had some joke he was on with the Manning brothers, and because Peyton Manning thinks you shouldn't be able to swat balls down and stuff. He thinks
Really?
it should be illegal. And
What?
Eli goes, "What do you think about that, JJ?" He goes, "Well, Peyton, my arm can't go back, as far as like your hairline, but I tried."
Oh.
He was slamming his hair.
Oh, my God.
Savage.
They were kind of getting, in the teaser, I think, of the Manning brothers, they were teasing something about finally we can vacation after these 7 weeks or some joke about like how long the football season's running. I'm thinking that's a weird joke they had them say because why would they not want the football season to be running? That's when they make their bread
Well,
and
they're
butter.
just probably tired. That was their last show.
Oh, it was their last show.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it was. When they were doing the halftime commentary and the whole stadium was dark, as if like a halftime show was happening. They didn't show anything on TV, right? We didn't. There wasn't some performance that we missed.
I didn't see anything.
I didn't
Yeah.
see anything. I took a shower.
Me neither, because I was like, what do they
You
do
wasted
for
my
this
time.
kind of game?
Did your kids go to sleep?
No, Santiago was a freaking nightmare last night.
So
He
last
didn't-
night we all got bad sleep again.
Golly. I'm like, bro, go to bed. He's like, well, I'm thirsty. I'm like, no, you're not.
Oh, the old thirsty
I'm
trick.
hungry. No, you're not. I have to go pee. No, you don't. Like everything. I'm hot. Dude, the fan's on.
Oh my god!
Like everything.
Is he in your room with you when your husband's traveling? Or...
No. He doesn't like sleeping with me. So he sleeps in his own room, but I go and start the shower like halftime.
Uh-huh.
And, I have like a shower with a shower curtain. So my head's in the water, turning it on. And all of a sudden the door opens, scares the crap out of me because I was expecting him to be in his bed.
Right.
And so then I go and put him back in his bed. Then I'm like, okay.
But you can't
he's
enjoy
fine.
your shower.
No, then I go in the shower. And then once again, the door slams open. I'm like, bro, are you trying to like scare the crap out of me? So he was just a menace last night, and then the Texans game, I'm just like frustrated.
poke
and
his
then
head? Does he move the
I-10 was
curtain?
closed this morning.
Yeah, why?
I
Is there
don't
a
know.
car crash?
I'm assuming. I heard it was closed. I heard we didn't. I don't know why Becca Parker didn't reply.
I'll look in the incidents and road closures.
Yeah, it was. I think it was closed on both ways actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me go
But now
change
it's
that.
open. It was closed
Okay.
at I-10 and Taylor, but they had you go all around the loopy loop.
Man,
And
I give you
then-
credit. You get up at really early to take your kids to daycare to get here. Just
earlier than
sucks.
other people.
Yeah.
Right. Than everybody else in this room.
Yeah.
Because we don't make an extra drive for an hour to daycare and come back.
Oh, I didn't pick to choose. I didn't choose to live the other side of the city where
That's
you have
true.
to cross through all this.
You used to
traffic.
live right next to the daycare, and now you live in Edo.
I think you need to switch.
Eric's
I don't
right.
know if it's gonna happen.
What if Eric's like, I will pay the down payment of your new house if you move closer to your daycare? That's how
What?
bad he'll want you to move there.
Eric does. I mean, that's
I
sweet,
mean,
but I can't imagine you would invest that much. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, I love you
He'd be like,
guys,
it-
but
Yeah, that's.
Because he'll own that house. You'll just be his tenant.
Oh,
there's
okay, sure.
a Veggie Tales video, Sam, that you could look up on YouTube. Veggie Tales, all these little cutesy kid songs. And it's exactly that. It's the little boy, I guess he's a cucumber, asparagus. You pick the vegetable. I can't remember which one it was. The mom was putting him to bed. And he's like, she's about to, she kisses him goodnight and she's about to walk out the door. He goes, "Can I have my teddy bear lovey?" And then she goes and brings it.
Yep.
Okay, good night, blah, blah, blah. "Can I have my sunshine lovey?" And it's like this whole saga of how many times the kid
That is
tries to manipulate you
Santiago.
in the room.
That's Santi right
and you're
now.
in there for like 30 things. You're like, okay,
Yes.
no, we're done. We're going to bed.
Yes.
We're going to bed.
Absolutely. And then I'm texting Mark as he's not home, and he's like, "You're gonna miss this." I'm like, "Can you just off?"
You don't miss it when you're in
Yeah.
the trenches.
Not when, not when I'm right in
You're
it by
like,
myself.
well,
I
you're
just
missing it.
wanted to get a shower by myself. He's like, "You're gonna miss this."
No.
I'm like, "Bro, are you?"
He's not
trying?
going to miss
those are
him.
the things you miss.
Yeah.
I'd never miss that.
No,
No, the
thing is-
frustration thing when you're like totally, he is
Yeah.
pushing all of your buttons,
And when
that
you're
was
alone.
like, yes, and I'm alone. I'm like, bro, because dinner was a mess. I made my French dip sandwiches, and
you
then I
brought 'em?
didn't make one for Santi because I know he wouldn't eat it. Of course, he sees mom's sandwich, so then he wants my sandwich, and I'm like,
Tastes
bro.
more delicious
Did he
when
try
mommy's
it?
eating it.
Yeah, he tried it. He didn't like it.
You're
And then
like-
he wanted something else. And I'm like, bro, I know that you didn't want this. So you just wasted my whole sandwich. Because then he like pulled it
Oh, he pulled-
apart.
Aw.
And like, it's like, I'm not going to put that back together. That's gross.
You didn't like it.
No. No.
So you brought it for us. It looks
Yeah.
good to me.
Thanks. I don't know. I thought it was good.
You said you did the crock pot thing?
Yeah.
So in the 7 o'clock hour, Houston, we're going to talk about gadgets that have like changed your life
Or
or
8
like your
o'clock.
I'm sorry, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8:20. What's a gadget you own that's changed your life or you swear
Ooh.
by?
I found a gadget that I bought 2 years ago. It's one of those. Your tire goes flat.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Yeah,
electric. You
that's
plug in
nice.
your light. You just charge this thing and it'll fill your tire back up with air. It was cool. It's just good to have, but I forgot I had it. Like, oh yeah, I got this thing.
That's funny.
Put in my car, but
Isn't it like
I
a
was like, oh,
flat
bring,
fix or something in a can? What's that thing I've
That's
seen?
not good for your tire.
yeah.
No.
Mm-mm. No, from what I understand, it destroys the inside of your tire and makes it worse.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, good thing. Is it like when you hear about Drano? Plumbers like, don't use Drano.
In some cases,
I'm like,
yes.
what? I've been watching Drano commercials my whole life. Clears the hairball out.
Especially
Apparently
if you have
plumbers
old
like, nope.
pipes, then it'll eat away the
Corrode it.
old pipes too.
How about that? Those
Oh.
plastic pipes,
PVC.
PVC, or the other ones that
It's probably better on PVC, but otherwise, I never use Drano. I usually just get the clean out because it's like $75 to $100 to get it done.
But with you and
Right.
Rooster, it's not like I feel
You don't
like
have
women.
like hairballs.
They have the damn hairballs.
Oh, we
have so much
gave
hair.
this little device, like we're talking about invention. We gave this thing to our renter. It looks like kind of a long belt, and then it has hooks on this belt. So you shove this belt with hooks on it down into
Oh,
the
yeah.
drain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end
And
of
I've
it,
seen it at Home Depot.
And
Didn't
the
you tell me
hooks
to
on
buy
the
that?
hair.
I think you told me to buy that.
Probably did.
Yeah.
Yes. And because he was like, the bathroom's not draining. Bro, you have your girlfriend coming over all the time. I wonder why. And sure enough,
Yeah.
nastiness. But it's very easy to do, and it's a really cheap tool to have.
It is very cheap. And I guess it's a one and done. You're supposed to throw it away after. because it's very hard to clean. It's very sharp teeth. My daughter dropped a necklace down the drain, and she got it out with that thing.
I clean it. Just take it outside and hose it off.
Yep.
Yeah, I kept mine too. All right, today on The Rula Show with Eric, we've got more chances for you to score Bruno Mars tickets as we blast off to Mars. We'll tell you more about that coming up next in Scoop, where Matt Damon and Ben Affleck are tag teaming to make the press rounds together and give us some tea on what made them famous. Good Will Hunting.
Yeah, how much they've spent.
How much they actually made off that movie.
Yeah,
It's pretty stunning when you hear about millions of dollars for actors. Not so much. It's nice and chilly outside. It feels
It's chilly.
feels like 40 something degrees. I mean, it is 44, but it's like low 30s. I feel. I mean, like high 30s. I felt like this morning. The actual temperature is 44. It's only going to get as high as 58 today. And yeah, it's going to be nice,
like
clear, gorgeous, beautiful day again. A perfect winter day in Houston, Texas. We'll be right back with Scoop on The Ruler Show with Eric.
Celebrity Scoop on the Rula Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
It is brought to you by Taqueria Randas, and I would like to remind you guys that we want you to blast off to Mars. Blast off with Bruno. Bruno Mars is coming back to Houston April the 22nd. NRG Stadium is the venue. It is the Romantic Tour, and we have tickets for you. If you're caller 104, when you hear two Bruno songs back to back, as soon as you hear the second Bruno song start playing on KRBE, that is your cue to start dialing our radio station, 833-390-KRBE. That is the number you want to hold on into your phone because that is only happening between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. in that window of time when you hear the two songs. Now, it could be a straight-up Bruno song. It could be Bruno and Gaga, Bruno and Rosé. Anything he's collaborated on or featured on, that counts. So when you hear one song with Bruno and then the second one starts, you're like, oh, let's go. So that's how we're giving you a chance to get in there before the tickets go on sale this coming Thursday, 2 days from now.
The big day Thursday.
At noon. I know, Thursday's a big day because 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. is the split of Rodeo Houston concert tickets. And then noon is the Bruno Mars on sale.
Back in the day, I'm talking 90s.
Yeah.
My uncle taught me this. I would call Ticketmaster, like a big show I want to go to, but tickets didn't go till like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
He said, all right, call it 9:55, 9:52, and just talk to that person. That way you have the Ticketmaster operator, and then just kill time. And then right when it's 10 o'clock, go, oh, is that Motley Crue concert available? Oh, yes, it is. Boom. Front row, third row, because you already got the person on hold. I did that many times. It worked great.
Really? I thought they had stopped doing that.
Don't
at some
tell
point.
people
Like,
to do
I
that
can't-
to us,
This
Eric.
back in the
okay?
90s. Yeah, it's not going to work here. Sam's going to
No.
be. Sam loves hanging up on you, right?
It's caller 104.
That's it. Don't call earlier. You can let it
They
ring.
call
and ring.
early, or when they call like 40
When you
minutes
call
before,
when-
you're like,
yeah.
it's not even playing.
It's not
Yeah.
even play, bro.
I know you're excited, but come on.
So Bruno Mars. Also, at 9 o'clock, we have the Back in Time game. Your chance to see Back to the Future, the musical here in Houston, brought to you by Theater Under the Stars. And then become a finalist to see it in Nashville before it comes here. And we get you airfare and hotel and the flight to go see it there. So we have lots of fun things to give you. All right, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon first hit the scene with Good Will Hunting. They won the Academy Award for Best Screenplay. It was
the
not
Ti-
for acting.
That was the Titanic year.
97 or 98? That was 98.
Because Ben Affleck was saying that because of Titanic, it was just a crazy year. They won 20 Oscars? So
They won 11, I believe.
11, but
Yeah.
whatever
Wow.
they won when they were on TV, it really put they had millions more people to see.
Oh, yeah.
Better than Mad.
Everybody, yeah, you're right.
That's what he was saying. He goes, it was just the perfect storm.
The exposure.
The exposure of that, otherwise would just be two writers and two young guys. Cute story, but that was Titanic, so you had extra,
Everybody was watching
extra.
that to
Yeah.
see how much they would win. And that's true because I remember watching them win, and I didn't see this movie at the time, and there were just these young guys that were so excited. They were like crawling all over each other like, oh my God. It was like so euphoric to see how excited they were
Right.
for whatever. I mean, you weren't even paying attention to the category. You're like, I don't know, screenplay, who cares? And then these two guys give, they're like, oh my God, who think our moms? Who else? Oh my God, our best friends in our neighborhood. Like, it was just so joyous. And then, we learned of the team, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. They did Project Greenlight on HBO to pick up people's movies. Well, they have a Netflix movie coming out in a couple days called The Rip, and they're both playing cops. It's Miami cops that take the bad guy stuff They're known for ripping it. That's what it's called, the rip. In the event of a seizure of cash or drugs or weapons, the confiscation itself is known as the rip, and they come upon millions of dollars.
I always think about that with all these scenes with cops have to go there, detectives, and there's money everywhere. It's like just take a few, but you can't.
No,
I know.
Eric.
But your first instinct is, oh man, there's like $10 million in here.
In
Who
this
missed
story,
$1,000?
In this story, Eric, they find $24 million
damn.
stashed away in a safe house.
Man.
Required by law to count the money before leaving the scene.
What?
The cops and their team have to survive the night and each other.
So maybe people know, and they're
like, "I'm gonna take some."
They're going back to their place to get their money, so they have to defend it.
I guess so. So they've been making the rounds, and they talk about the first thing that got them on the map, that big Oscar win for the screenplay. Because for years, like Jimmy Kimmel would troll Matt Damon. Yeah, you won an Oscar, but it wasn't for acting. He'd always troll him. They said that after they paid their agent and after taxes,
business manager, all that
stuff, they each only took home about $110,000
each.
Yes, $110,000. They both bought $55,000 Jeep Cherokees. They rented a $5,000 a month party house near the Hollywood Bowl, and they were broke in 6 months. But things turned out okay for them because Ben Affleck is worth $150 million now, and Matt Damon's worth $180 million.
But for a little bit there, they were saying their phones weren't ringing. Like they were kind of freaking out. Like,
I'm sure.
What do we do now? It's about Matt Damon really until that Jason Bourne stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, he was in movies, but he wasn't like Jason Bourne took him to he was saying
level.
That's what I would think.
He was saying like everyone thought this was stupid. Even I'm like, I don't know if I could do this. I'm not an action guy, and then look at him.
Fun story. I got to interview Matt Damon in the press junket in Philadelphia when the Bourne Identity came out. And I went by myself to go see it because you have to see it before, of course, you're going to interview the guy. Mm-hmm. And I remember at one point, there's a part in the movie where this guy crashes through the glass. An assassin crashes through the glass. It's really quiet. He's looking for the assassin. He's by himself in this French apartment. And then the guy just comes crashing through the glass. And I was by myself. I go, I fell out of my chair.
Pull your neck muscle.
And I remember thinking to myself, I never thought of Matt Damon as like an action star. So when he walked into the room, I remember the first thing I said to him was, "Congratulations, Matt Damon. You're an action star now." Because I just never thought of him as that because I didn't really, to your point, Eric, there was no identity for him yet. It wasn't like he was a love romance guy. But anyway, he was the nicest. Such a great interview. So nice. There was a snarky old lady there who was being such a witch. Such a witch. When I asked this one question, it was a round table of me and 4 other people. I asked a question, and she was like, "Really? That's what we're asking?" She was like a hardened, old, seasoned Philly lady with cigarette smoke and just,
cheese steaks and failure.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, she was like a hot mess, and I was like, "Shut up, lady." But I remember that was a big deal, Bourne Identity. And so, that franchise and being the executive producer of that, plus Ocean's 11 has made Matt Damon a lot of money.
Yep.
Ben Affleck said for all of his work, he's got like 10 movies he's super proud of, 20 he's okay with, 20 he wishes he never did, but it was part of his growing, in Hollywood. Like, okay, well, if I hadn't had that failure, then I wouldn't have learned the lesson for the next thing. Remember, he won an Oscar for Argo for the best picture for Argo.
It was a good movie.
Or Ben Affleck did?
I never saw it. Yeah, Ben Affleck did.
Yeah.
I didn't see. He was up for best director and didn't win that, but they won for best picture that year.
Our friend Omid, he was in it. Remember, he came in studio,
really?
my buddy. He was in Argo.
Oh, wow.
He was the interpreter when they got to Iran, and he would take them around and stuff. Yeah, I like that movie. You ever saw that one?
No, I did not. I didn't see that one. I didn't see
it's
Crash.
Real. It's a true movie, true story.
There's so many best pictures I didn't see. What are you gonna say?
Yeah,
Kev?
no, it's a real piece of history that they brought to life.
Because if I remember correctly, they faked. What's the premise of Argo? They faked something to get the.
They had a whole movie. They were like doing a whole movie. They had John
faked
Goodman.
making a movie.
I think it was John Goodman. He was like a producer or something back in L.A. and they had everything to make it look like they're doing a movie
in Iran.
They wanted to scout that because it'd be perfect.
Like the landscape would be perfect to do this
something
movie,
like
but
that.
really it was to get prisoners out.
Yeah,
wow.
The hostages that escaped the embassy. Like when they took the hostages back in the 80s, 79, 80, and then some of these people went to like the Canadian Prime Minister's house and they were hiding out, and they're trying to get them out.
They whisked them over to the plane.
Yeah.
Got them out.
It's movie season. As we learned with the Golden Globes, fake movie titles versus real ones. We're not really sure what movie is real. Like Train Dreams, that's a real movie. I thought that was fake, but I guess we'll have to get up on top of it because when the Best Picture gets announced, I'll be like, I've never seen that.
Speaking of trains, are we ever gonna there's no way we're gonna get flying cars or drones, but when we still have trains, I have to stop at least twice a day over there in Richmond.
Did you have the Waymo that got stuck on the train tracks? The guy had to jump out of the car?
Oh, no.
The Waymo.
Was that here or was that in
No,
Austin?
let me see what
where was
city that was in. That's crazy talk.
And it was
That's
it was like a Metro
terrifying.
Rail type train.
Oh, okay.
Phoenix.
So they can at
Phoenix.
least stop,
Yeah, it wasn't
right?
like
But not like a legit train.
those big
Gosh,
carrying
that's
them.
so
It was
scary.
driving on the light rail tracks and it stopped. The passenger jumped out of the car as the light rail train was
It
coming
looked like it did a
behind
wide. You know how you're supposed to go wide, and there's like a little bit of cement that's higher up to know that you're not supposed to go in there on the track.
Mm-hmm.
And it cut short. It looked like left instead of going around it.
Oh,
on the other
it
side.
went in it?
Yeah, so it went in it, and then I think it got scared. And went, but that guy jumped out.
He jumped
He's
out.
like,
Bye.
oh crap!
And the train did not actually hit the Waymo, but he wasn't going to take his chances, and neither would I have.
No.
I'd be like, get me out of
I'd
here.
be out of there.
Waymo is not getting the best press. That's
Well,
the
I
one
mean-
that people get trapped in, making donuts.
But we just
That's
see
when
these
I was
little
in Austin,
stories.
It just blocked up traffic
Yeah.
because it was just sitting there. It didn't have the signal to move.
But I mean, these are little things.
Are they? It's not little when you're the one that's stuck in it.
No, that sucks. But I'm saying there's thousands of people that have good experiences, but no one talks about that.
I guess
It's like
so.
Yelp. Why even go to Yelp to look at restaurant reviews?
Oh my God, I know. Every hater is on there posting.
Yeah.
You don't see the good reviews. All right, coming up next, what is the most use it or lose it skill top of mind? Use it or lose it skill. Which I'll guess that is. There's a whole list of the most use it or lose it skills. I'll just throw one out for you guys.
And give us an example.
A foreign language.
Yes.
Oh.
I took French for 8 years,
Yep, I
and
was
I
just
can't
gonna
speak
say that.
French. My husband we used to win competitions in German in high school. Can't speak German anymore.
Yeah.
Playing an instrument.
Yeah, if you're not playing guitar all the time or piano, do you forget?
There's a guy on TikTok that he'll go up to anybody and he'll know your language and he can speak
I've
it.
seen him. That's pretty amazing.
I mean, I don't know how this guy does that.
No.
Weird.
Incredible.
We'll talk more about the most use it or lose it skill. If you want to contribute, 37530. Text us one that maybe you had, now you lost it. We'll talk about it next on The Rula Show with Eric.
It's KRBE. Let's go. The Rula Show with Eric.
All right, skills that you will lose if you don't use. What are those? What are some of the most common skills? They're use it or lose it. I said learning a language or knowing a language. One of my friends growing up, fluent in Spanish because of education, not because of background.
Okay.
Total white girl, rainbow bred. And she says it always would shock people when she would just like perfectly speak Spanish, but she didn't have anybody speak Spanish too. And she lost it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's frustrating.
Doesn't that suck?
that would really suck.
That totally sucks because I feel like with Spanish, you get along so much further. Now, universally around the world, French is the other more common language.
What?
But in Texas, it's Spanish. Yeah, that's why the Olympics, it's always French, English, and whatever the home country is.
How about that?
Yeah, it's always those three languages when they do the Olympics.
Interesting.
So we've already covered foreign languages.
Pretty much
What else?
the one thing that is like riding a bike. You can always remember to do that. That's like the only thing. I think everything else you just forget. How about cooking?
And as someone that
Is there
doesn't know
anything
how
about-
to ride a bike, that does not hit with me.
You're like you.
I can't relate to that. The other thing that made the list is spreadsheets. If you are in a job where you have to make spreadsheets all the time, and then you take a job where you don't have to do that anymore, apparently you lose that skill of how to make a spreadsheet. Okay.
I believe that. I tried to learn how to do that. There's a business class, and I think I nearly failed it because it was all about spreadsheets and Microsoft Excel
If you're
and
not
all
using
those business suite tools. And God, I found it so boring to sit through class and learn about that crap. I'm like, I'm never going to use this. Come to find out, spreadsheets are very handy, especially now that I'm doing real estate.
Can't you put that in ChatGPT or something?
Well, see, that's the
And
other
say,
thing.
hey,
I
make a
haven't-
spreadsheet for me or do something.
I haven't learned how to do the
All
Chat
that.
GPT yet. Like, I don't know how to
Well,
do
GPT.
prompts or anything.
For New Year's, I had all these apps saying, hey, you want to learn to be a master of
Yeah,
AI?
30 days. We'll make you an AI master.
yeah, so did
15
you?
minutes a day.
I know,
don't-
right?
I don't
I'm like,
know.
what is that?
Eric's already invested.
Well,
I
it
feel
might. I
I
mean,
mean,
it
the
might be worth
ChatGPT
it.
stuff I know, and then I get all these texts. It's all,
But
about,
they're
it's all
like-
about the prompts.
But
You gotta-
they're making
yeah.
you feel like, Eric,
Yeah.
Pshaw, you only know ChatGPT. Stop using ChatGPT like it's Google.
I'm in radio. We don't.
Yeah.
I'm not going to learn all that crap for.
Here's one
It's
on the
not gonna
list.
help.
Here's one on the list that really hits for me because I just remembered until I saw it. When I was a kid, I learned how to play chess at 8 years old. We would play it all the time. I loved playing chess. Don't you know I forgot how to play chess? I didn't play for so long. When Queen's Gambit came out, I go, I forgot about that. Chess is on the list. If you don't play chess consistently, you will regress massively.
I never learned.
You didn't learn?
Checkers.
Father-in-law always look over. He's just always on his phone playing chess.
Oh, really?
Chess
Yeah.
keeps your brain healthy.
Yeah, he's.
That's what they
Oops.
say anyway.
Yeah,
They say.
I'm screwed. Like I see, my grandma would do the crossword puzzles. I'm like, I don't like that crap.
I
I'm
like
gonna-
word search.
I'm gonna be in
Mahjong?
bad shape. Yeah.
Sudoku. We're talking about use it or lose it skills. Another one on the list is flexibility. A former gymnast said, strength is easier to keep around and less obvious as it leaves, but flexibility needs to be actively practiced.
Yeah, like yoga. I tried yoga, but I
And?
don't
Don't
like
yoga?
it. I'm not good at it.
Because you're not
And
practicing it, Kevin.
That's probably true as well. But I mean, I still get physical activity in at least 3 days or 4 days a week.
What's the other
at Planet Fitness?
the platform? Is that the thing that's
Pilates?
Pilates? Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hard.
I haven't tried it, and
It's
I've
fun.
been dying to try it.
Oh, you'd be good at that.
try it.
I just don't want to spend the money.
I know.
It
we
is
can go to a Try It
so-
Tuesday, me and you, Sam. Can you believe I've never
I
done a
would
Pilates class
love
either,
to
ever?
do that.
Go to
Yeah.
Marketplace. Let's look and see if we can buy a used platform.
But what are you going to do with it?
But I
we don't know how to
Reformer or
do
whatever.
it. We've never done
Yeah,
it.
I want to try it first before
Pilots.
I buy it. They have like
Pilots?
different equipment because I always have seen like women using their kids like dump trucks, and they'll put their feet in it and they'll do like different Pilates moves with
Yeah.
like the dump truck, and they're like, "You're spending all this money when I can just use my kid's truck." I'm like, "Oh, I think
One of
I'd
my
break
friends
it."
had a lot
Somebody
of
has to have
lower
a-
back problems. He said
somebody has to have
Pilates
a-
helped that. big
Anyone
time.
listening have a Pilates?
Right, a
place?
Pilates studio, or
We can all try it.
maybe
Yeah.
get us the friend and family discount.
I did it for like 3 months. and it
Wait,
was-
didn't you say when you went you tooted, Eric?
No, I just made that video. Remember, of every time I was doing the moves.
Oh, yeah.
Put fart sound effects in it, so it looked like I did.
Oh my gosh.
Other use it or lose it
I'll
skills.
send it to you.
Okay.
Remembering passwords.
Ah.
If you are
Yeah.
not frequenting that website
Mhm.
to actually type in your password, maybe it's Face ID, you absolutely will forget the password 100%.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's no chance. Half of the websites I went to shop on this holiday season, I was like, forgot password.
I can't wait till we stop.
I don't know.
Somehow that's gonna be something. I mean,
There's always going to be some kind of
Give our blood.
You have to, now
Give our
Face
blood.
ID. There's a passkey. You got to open up YouTube and for your Gmail. Like, what the
it's
hell?
all these bad guys, man.
It's really
they spend
annoying.
time.
Mhm. Then they
Take
send
our-
you a code when you're on your phone. They're like, "Well, is this you? What about this location?"
Oh.
I'm like, "Yes, that is me." Okay.
It
thank
really
you.
did take me probably
annoying.
a good solid 6 minutes to sign back into our corporate email. We came back to work after
For
the
break?
holiday.
Yeah.
I just was like, okay, now it sent me the thing in the authenticator. I don't see that once. And then it says, don't see authenticator, click here. So I click that. Then it goes back to, you have been locked out. I'm like, oh my
It
God.
makes you do it twice. Like,
Yes.
you do it, you signed in, you're in, and then it says my name, my email. That's it. I have to click it, and then here's your time sensitive. Here's the code again. I'm like,
Playing a
no one's
musical.
right again.
life's supposed to get
Yeah.
easier. It's
It's harder.
pain in the butt.
Playing a musical instrument at a good level is a skill you will lose if you don't consistently play the instrument you learned. True
Yeah.
story.
I could never do piano probably ever again. I really have no interest in it, and I didn't practice.
Does your
I
dad
knew
play?
it well enough
every
to play
day?
full-on songs. My dad plays every weekend.
But like every
professionally.
day, does he just fiddle around with it? Just playing
not as
songs
much
just for-
anymore because that would mean he would have to go upstairs, and
Oh.
he doesn't breathe as well now. He's on oxygen, but he sure enough gets out to brunch on a Sunday and the winery on a Saturday to go out and play for the masses.
You know,
cool.
my
God
husband
bless him.
played trumpet in high school. He also taught trumpet to kids. And yet I have never seen him once play the trumpet because he hasn't done it in so many years.
He probably doesn't.
I
Yeah.
think you would laugh if you saw.
I'd be like,
If you saw Tassos play the
Pull it
trumpet.
up. He's like, oh, he's not getting any for a while. He's not turned up. She's not turned up by that.
because we found the trumpet in a case in our storage. And I go, oh, babe, here's your trumpet. He goes, oh, I probably can't even play that thing now because it's all like clogged up or whatever you got to do. And the trumpet has
Yeah, you got to
like,
grease
tuned
it up.
Yeah.
Nobody looks good playing the trumpet.
Trumpet.
Look at that. Was that guy with the big cheeks?
Oh, Louis
Yeah,
Armstrong.
like that. Just because you have to puff it up, don't they?
Yeah, you have to go.
Well, Well, have you ever seen bagpipers play bagpipes? I was raised my whole life watching bagpipers at St. Thomas. They have a different kind of puff up. It's not puff up like Louis Armstrong, like super, like giant cheeks. Like if you were like, what's the animal that stores
Chipmunks.
Chipmunks, yeah. This is more like, because the way the bagpipe it's facing down, not out like a trumpet. If you watch bagpipers and they're pressing the bag, it's like a different way they
Seems
puff
so
up their
hard.
faces. But yeah, so those are skills that you will lose if you don't use them. Math is also on the list, guys, and I think we've proven that plenty of times on the Rule of Show.
I never had it.
Time for What's Going Down in H-Town on Marula Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
Texans! Yeah! Let's go, baby. That was the ugliest win ever. So many Houstonians were puckering and mad until the last 4 minutes of that game.
I'm like, CJ, what
What was going on, CJ Stroud?
You got scared? I'm
Thank
like,
God we skated out of that.
that was his first time playing in the playoffs.
We won 30-6 for those of you who may have either fallen asleep, got too drunk to remember, went to sleep thinking you can't take the pressure or whatever. If you did not hang out for the whole thing, the Texans silenced the Steelers in a playoff blowout, according to the headlines today. Aaron Rodgers is probably going to retire now. And the big story today...
He's older than our coach, D'Amico.
He is. D'Amico Ryans is 41. Aaron Rodgers is 42. It says, if Aaron Rodgers retires, the last play of his career will have been that pick six last night at the end. He had a fumble that the Texans ran in for
Awful.
a touchdown, and there was a pick six. Now
He played the lottery?
Yeah,
that's the quick pick.
Interception.
Not the pick six. Here is audio of Troy Aikman and Joe Buck, where they could totally see the writing on the wall, like this ain't going to go the Steelers' way now.
Nope.
So they start talking about the exit of Aaron Rodgers and the coach for the Steelers and the possibilities that they might have. And then we got the last pick six. Here we go.
A lot of networks knocking on his door, that's for sure. And if he wants to continue to coach, if he's let go, there'll be a lot of suitors knocking on his door for that as well.
Here's an interception for good measure.
For good measure.
It's picked off by Bullock. And Rodgers is in his way, trying to make the tackle. Can't. And it's a touchdown, Texans.
Don't sound so excited there, Buck.
I know.
Man who is number one all time in interception percentage as a quarterback, Aaron Rodgers throws a long...
If I was more confident in the way we had played, like the way the Texans had played, like if CJ was on his game and it was like a 46-0 game, because really we should have like at least two more touchdowns, right? I would have been like, oh my
least a
God,
field
this
goal
is
there.
The funniest part of the game would have been where Aaron Rodgers goes down, not because the Texans sacked him, but because he fell between two of his own players.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
It was just...
This is the clumsiest game.
This was like the sloppiest game.
Offense,
It was just
both
sloppy,
offenses are pretty
both. It was just,
sad.
it was rough. I'm glad there
Except
was
for what
no serious injuries with how sloppy I feel like that
Well, what
game
happened to
Nico-
Nico Collins? I walked away because I was stressed out, and then I came back and Nico was gone.
That's not good. Concussion.
Oh, God.
We got to play Sunday. I think we play
So
what?
he's out.
We play the
In
first game.
Foxborough
First
against the
game
Patriots.
Sunday. By the way, we were talking about the trumpet. It's Dizzy Gillespie. Dizzy Gillespie is the name of the guy that
Not Louis Armstrong?
Louis Armstrong. sang,
Louis Armstrong does It's a Wonderful
What
World.
a wonderful
Yes.
world.
Thanks, Texters. Y'all know everything.
Dizzy,
Y'all
yeah.
really do. All right, so go Texans. Now we play the Patriots on Sunday at 2 p.m. in Boston, Foxborough, Massachusetts. But everyone, all the Patriots fans are like, nah, y'all haven't ever won here ever. Well, that's when Tom Brady was your quarterback.
It's the best. This week and the following week are the best weeks of football.
Yeah, but we can't play the way we played last night
They're not going to
and win
that.
this.
No.
All right, so
You got his
that's
crap
good.
game out.
We got a pass. That was lucky last night. Thank God. Thank God. All right, coming up next, revenge. It's Tuesday. You reach out to us because somebody messed with you. You got them back. They don't know you got them back until you reveal it all right here on The Rula Show with Eric.